Come on, I just want you all to write it down in the chat box. What did we learn on the Saturday session? Yes, it was not the service flyer, but the sales flyer. Service flyers were already dealt with, the graphic designing service flyers. Okay. Yes, we learned how to create business sales flyers, the posters. Okay, how we will be creating the ads out of it, right? Okay, today you also learn how to create the banners out of that. Okay, and also the product photography, how you're going to get the product photography into the picture, inshallah, that will also be dealt. Okay, you're also going to learn how to animate those ads and put it on the social media, and some of the things that were dealt on the Saturday session are put up over here. Hopefully you will be able to see that, inshallah. Okay, it's those these were the designs that we had created on the Saturday session. Can you see that? That goes very stunning, mashallah. Hopefully you all tried this along, inshallah ta'ala. So today as well, we are going to see how we are going to create all of these flyers together. Okay, so let's begin. Today again, topics are already told. We are going to learn something about the business planners, event flyers as well, ceremony planners. And inshallah, we're going to deal with all of these concepts. Let's begin. Come on, open up the Canva. Okay, open the same file that we were creating on the Saturday session. Saturday session. Okay, so I think it's over here. Yes. Did you all try this all along? How to create the reflections, how to create different graphics? Yes, please let me know. Come on. Okay, mashallah, barakallahu feek. You know, you have so many various kinds of flyers that you can create for various purposes. You know, I think it's around 5 to 6 months ago, a client had approached me asking for the apparel store. Okay, apparel store flyer, sales flyer. So you know, I used something like this. You know, I actually used this, and then I noticed that it was used on the Libas store as well. Okay, Libas ads, libas.com. Even they use it as an ad. The same process. Okay, so come on, see here. One such I just want to show you. There is a keyword known as comic backgrounds. Comic backgrounds. Just check it over. Come on, comic backgrounds. Okay, it will be something like these. You can use the graphics also, you can use the photos also. Okay, I'll grab this comic background, something like this, you know. This will be very helpful when you are going to put up single product in the frame, single product in the frame. Fine. These comic backgrounds, for example, like these. Okay, at the center you can just write if there is a big sale, if there is something like whatever big billion sale, something like that, whatever it is, up to, you can just write it. It's all the customer, this one, right? Client given things. I just want to show you, see how it can be used. Can you see that? If you want to change the colors also, you can use those. These are called as comic backgrounds. Please make sure you're checking it. Comic backgrounds. Try it over, come on. We call it as comic backgrounds. Fine, you can even change the colors to it. But now just see here. Okay, I'll be adding some stuffs to this and showing you how you can create this more beautifully. Okay, for example, I'll just go ahead with something like flash sales. Okay, flash sales. I'll just search for this flash sale. See here, there's something like this. I can put it at the center like this. There's a flash sale. Okay, just see here in this way. If you want to attract, give a center point as an attention, then you can use these things. Okay, flash sale, big billion sale, whatever it is, you can just write it down. And this in this regard, and you can just write the stuffs in the mega offer. Okay, I'll just use this over here. 50% off. Okay, you know, it was just this one, just this much, with the textual content, added text box along with this, just where it is, who is offering that. Okay, it was something like this. libas.com. That's all. It was something like this. That's all. Nothing more to this, nothing less than this. Okay, so you know, it's very easy to create all of these stuff, but make sure you're actually aligning it very well with the screens. Fine, libas.com. It was something like this, up to 50% off libas.com, something like this, with a uh, with their website name. Okay, make sure that these things, these colors should be very well put up in the screen. Okay, so make sure that if this is something like this, make sure the colors are aligning well with the background. Apply colors to the page. You can try this up, or you can apply colors from this to the page. Apply colors to the page. Okay, or what we can do is, if this colors doesn't change, you have to go ahead manually and convert that to purplish kind of look, because colors are very important, right? See here, now it goes well with the background. Okay, so few more things. For example, if you want to even place the products, okay, for example, so how I created was something like this, not exactly like this, because we make use of much time to create. I'll just create it within 1 minute and give it to you. So see here, we can just put up some t-shirt as a background, t-shirt hanger. I'll just remove the background. Okay, oh, t-shirt. Okay, and for example, if it is a shirt, okay, with a hanger, because I've taken a t-shirt with a hanger, so let me take a shirt with a hanger. Okay, do we have that? Yes, we have it. No, it's just a t-shirt again. So you can write those as a sales, with the sales. Whatever your client is giving you, asking you to create, you can even create this in that regard for your client and give it to them. Okay, this is just an example, right? Okay, for example, think that you want to write buy one get one free on the t-shirts or something like that. You can even do it that way. Fine. Buy one get one free. Just see here. In this way, you can mention buy one get one free. And then, if not in this regard, make sure you're doing it other way. Okay, this looks good. Just making it more simple will give you a very excellent look on the design. Fine. Okay, so see here. Buy one get one free. Free. Big sale. You can just keep it on it, or you can just make sure you're changing the colors of this or something like that. It's all your wish. Fine. Have you understood what we are trying to do? We're trying to create single product flyers in a very simple way. Okay. For example, okay, yesterday a student has shared with me uh about I think it was about a restaurant wherein they are offering the service about offering the sales on the biryani stuff. Okay, so I just want to recreate that for you all. Okay, it was something like this. Okay, so let's begin. There was a red background. Come on, just try this with me. It's actually good to try things over. Okay, try this with me. Just go ahead and select red background. Okay, I do not actually remember what was it. We'll just try our own way. Okay, so I'll just add this red background behind. Done. Please let me know yes or no. Just add a background, any colored background. I just wanted to recreate that, so I just added a red background. Okay, okay, then I just want you all to take a simple shape. I want to have a background as a wall, and there should be something like a dining kind of way. So I just want to take a shape. Okay, this square shape. Select one square shape. Done. Please let me know if it's done. I've selected the square shape. I've added at the bottom. Okay, what did I do? I just selected the square shape, added at the bottom. Give me a thumbs up if you're done. I'll just add it at the bottom. Done? Okay, so what is the color here? Thumbs up, please. I just want a quick thumbs up. Okay, so over here we have the brown color. Okay, listen very carefully. You need to follow this. Okay, there is a something called as eyedropper tool. Do you know how to add the colors from the designs? Yes? Okay, I just wanted to show that to you. So over here, if you want to add the color to the shape, okay, you do not know the color, what is the color from this design, then you just click on this and you have to click on settings button, settings. Okay, there's a settings on this button. Okay, once you click over there, there is an eyedropper tool. This is called as eyedropper. What is it called as? Please repeat, someone please write it down in the chat box. It is called as eyedropper. We make use of eyedropper tool to select the colors or pick the colors. Okay, we pick the colors. Okay, we pick the colors. Yes, excellent, dear sisters. We pick the colors from the page. Come on, try this around. Just click on the right eyedropper and pick the colors from the page. Which color do you want to be added to any shape? Just pick it and click on done button. So this way you drop the color from the frame. Fine? Understood? Have you understood it? Please let me know. If you have any doubts, you can just ask me. Okay, I've just added two things on the frame. Okay, now the next thing that I wanted to take is again another shape. I'll just take this shape. Now which color is it? Again, it is brown color. So no problem. I'll just go ahead. I'll put it onto the wall. Okay, at the center of the wall. Okay, done. Now change the color again. So I want to make it yellowish. Okay, this looks very, very bad. So let me just make it a bit lightish, something like this. Done. Do this along with me. I've added at least just till the background of this page. Okay, now I want to add the same color, same thing. I'll just duplicate the shape itself. I want to add the same shape, but if I add it on the floor, okay, I'm taking this two things as of this one. Okay, this is the wall, this is a wall, and this is the floor. Okay, this is the floor. Okay, now I want to add this on the floor, but if I put it in this way, it won't feel like it is on the floor. So I should give it a stretched out look. Stretched out look. So to make this same shape, this four shape, this four what we say four sided shape, we cannot have a stretched look. Okay, to have a stretched look, something like this. Okay, it should be like this, right? Yes, to have a stretched look, we need a five. We need a pentagon instead of square. Okay, so let's just try it out. You can even try with this as well. You can just take this and go ahead with corner rounding and change the sides to five sides. You can change the sides to five sides like this. Got it? You can change the sides to five sides. Now what you'll do is I just want to invert this up. Hopefully you know how to invert this, right? I just want to invert this up. I'll put it here, increase it in size so that it is well aligned with the background. Just check it over how am I creating that, and just let me know if you're following that. If you're getting it, you can just tell me. If you are not getting it, you can even tell that. Inshallah, I'll explain to you in perfect way. Okay, to see here. Now you can further increase its size, match it perfectly well. Okay, is there any doubt? You want me to show again? Yes, I'll show it to you again. I'll recreate that. Now see here, it feels like this is a background and this is a, okay. So tell me what will help you to create a perfect background? Shadows, right? So make sure you're using the shadows as well here. I'll just add a beautiful shadow. Search for the shadow. Take a rectangular shadow and add it over here. And I'm done. I'm done with my frame. Yes. Now, whatever piece you want, you can add it over in the center. If it looks too dark, then just reduce the transparency. Okay, just reduce the transparency. This looks stunningly perfect. If it feels so odd for you, then you can just increase it in size like this. Can you see that? I have created a wall and I have created a what we say the base or the floor as well. Okay. Now, whatever. So it was biryani stuff. So I just can go ahead and add a biryani look, a vessel or whatever. I'll go ahead with the graphics. I think I use some photos. No, we'll just use the photo itself. Photo is better way, okay? Remember that. So I'll just use something beautiful so that it feels like it is standing onto this wall, okay? Onto this, or which is kept on this, what we say. Okay, see here, I have just put this biryani over here. Does it feel like it is on the floor? No, right? So what do you have to do? What more you have to do? You have to put a shadow again, correct? So go to the shadows, again bring a shadow and put a shadow. Remember, playing with the shadow and the reflection is a key aspect of editing. Fine. So just write shadow and go to the graphics, get the graphics of the shadow and see here, it will actually change your design. And not just keeping it here, you have to position it to the backwards. Okay, not just keeping it above it. Okay, so it must feel like you have kept this on the floor. Perfect. Come on, tell me if you have understood how did we create this. If not, I'll just show it to you again now. Yes, please. No, yes, not yet. Do you want me to show it to you again? Just give me a thumbs up now if you want me to show it to you again. Again, okay. Come on. So I'll just do it a bit in a faster way. You just have to grasp it sooner. Fine. Okay. So we'll just start to create a wall as well as the floor. Fine. So we want to create it ourselves. We don't need any 3D look. So we'll just go ahead with want to take a wall. So I'll just write red wall. I'll just write red background. Let's see. You can pick any background. So I'll just try with another color now. I'll write background. We'll pick some other color. Okay, why red was used majorly was because the biryani color was most probably red over there. Okay, I'll just assign this blue colored wall. Fine. Okay, let this be the wall color. Fine. Now I just want a shape downwards as a floor. So to get the floor, I'll just go to the shapes. I'll grab a shape, square shape. Fine. This is a square shape. I'll just put it up here. Okay, I'll just put it up at this is the floor. This is the wall, this is the floor. And if you want, I can increase it in size still here, wherever you want. Okay, now this color should be on the floor. Okay, it should, usually how do we align our floors? Most probably the colors with the walls itself, right? So this shape as well, I'll give it a bit lightish color than this one, or I can even darken it up till the as it, or if I want, I'll just pick the color from the wall itself using the eyedropper tool. Okay, if I don't find this perfect, I just go to the settings, take the eyedropper and pick the color from the wall and click on done button. I'm done with this. Okay, now if you want to make sure that you feel that there is a separation, you can go ahead to the shadows and give a separation, something like this. Okay, shadow and separation. Now you will feel a bit of feel you will get that is a wall and this is a floor. Okay, just a bit of feel. Fine. Now how do you keep it more better is you add another background to listen this up. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with the shapes. I'll grab a shape, something like this. You can change your colors as you wish. You can put your own colors. So I'll just put this shape over here and I'll make it white. Let it be white colored. Okay, I just want to make it in this way. You can go ahead with any other ways. Okay, I'll just duplicate this shape. I want to put it here. Okay, I want the same shape to be reflection here. Okay, to make sure it is reflection, it should be stretched out. It should not be in the four-sided way. So it should be actually stretched out. So to make that, to construct that way, I'll make it a 5 sides, not a 4 sides. I'll make it a pentagon shape. Okay, so I'll make it a pentagon shape. And what I'll do, I'll just invert this up, flip it up. Okay, I can just rotate this like this. I'm just rotating it 180-degree. That's all. 180-degree rotation. I'll keep it here. I will stretch it perfectly to make sure that it is aligned. See, I'm telling you second time. Make sure you're trying these things. Okay, this is very creative way of approaching your Canva. You know, you will love to create all of these stuffs together. Remember, these are just playfully do this. It's not like you have to uh, make it a stressed work. No, you should not feel stressed when you're doing this. Make it very coolly. Okay, do not worry. Even if you get any what we say anything wrong, you can approach me. I'll help you throughout. Fine. Okay, so I'm just stretching it out so that it feels like this. See here, can you see that? Now it gives a beautiful look. I'll just grab another shadow. Again, I added it here. Now I'll just reduce the transparency of this. Reducing the transparency is done. See here, can you see that beautiful wall as well as beautiful what we say floor with the proper look? Now what we can try out with? Come on, tell me. Now we can try out with any of the this one. So here I can just place the shoe kind of feel. Okay, shoe sales. Or if I want to place something else, okay, so the thing that we are giving this shoe on sale. Okay, so I'll just place it here and remove the background of the shoes. Can you see that? How stunning we created this? Not just with this. Remember, when you add this stuff, make sure, dear sisters and brothers, it should give a 3D look. So I used shadow. See here, with this, I used the shadow so that it feels like it is placed on it. Correct? You can even further increase it in size, but make sure you're giving it a shadow. Same thing with the shoes as well. Give it a shadow, or else go to the edit button and go ahead with shadowing. There are so many shadows over there on the edit, right? Hopefully you remember. On the edit, you have the shadows. Give the shadow. You can give a backdrop. You can do, yes, backdrop will help you. See your backdrop will help you to create a 3D look, right? Yes, no, let me know. Okay, you can change the angle of the backdrop or something like that, right? Now the textuals is all yours. It's all given by your client. You can just go ahead with textual, grab a beautiful textual content. Okay, it was something like this. Okay, something like whatever you want to write. Sales just for this much rupees or something like that. Okay, I just don't want to go ahead with the textual because you already know how to grab the textuals and write it, right? Which element did we use in the ground floor? It's already told. We used this one, right? Pentagon. I showed you twice. We use the pentagon, which is having the stretched look. Can you see that? Okay. So we'll just put it over here and this way and stretch it out. That's all. Okay, now we'll just go ahead, dear sisters and brothers, with hopefully you enjoyed creating all of these stuffs, right? Inshallah. So you can just add any of the backgrounds like this in single way or double way. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers, I just want to. This is how you create the business sales flyers. Okay. So whichever topic you get, you can just create it this way. Fine. So it's quite easy, right? Inshallah. Hopefully you'll find it all easy. And for example, if you want to include their Instagram page, if you want to include their Facebook page or something like that, make sure you are adding those stuffs. Okay. Facebook. Okay. Just go ahead and take the Facebook logo. Okay. You have to go ahead with fetching those their brands. Okay. For example, okay, you can even use these buttons. Use these buttons. Follow us on Facebook at. Okay, you can even mention their profiles inside this. Okay, searches on this. Okay, it was for this libas ad. You could have used this. Okay, searches on this platform. I'll just show you. Wait, I can just go ahead with this and write it over here. Okay, www.libas.com. Okay, for this ad, you could have written the search button over here in this regard. Fine. I'll just position it backwards, and this libas.com, I'll change the color to darker one. Can you see that? Make use of all of these steps and create the stunning visuals. Just see here how beautiful it looks like, right? So make sure you're using all of these aspects like subscribing, sharing, or whatever. For example, go ahead, visit our website, visit the Facebook page. These are all the CTCs. We call it as call to action. You know, in the business profiles, business sales flyers, you must use the CTCs. CTCs are a must. Okay. So I'll place it here perfectly. It feels like it is on the floor, correct? So make sure the angle of this is also maintained perfectly. Okay. So alhamdulillah, hopefully you all found this interesting. Now I'll just show you how to convert this. How did the shadow of the shoes came? I already told you. You just go ahead with the edit button, and onto the edit you have a shadow, right? You have a backdrop there. Okay, you can even give the backdrop, or also you can change the angle of the backdrop, intensity of the backdrop can be changed, direction can be changed of the backdrop. Okay, direction was perfect, I think, right? Yes, let me just change the direction like this itself. Blur, it can be more blurred. Okay, to make it a realistic flare, you can blur it up, further blur it up. Let me just make it a 30-degree blur. Okay, so this is fine for me. So in this way, you can even change it. Fine. So now, okay, now I'll teach you how to convert this business sales flyer to the ads. Okay, advertisement. Now you want to, for example, think that you have created this flyer. Okay, which one? This itself I'll start. Mega offer. You want to project this as an advertisement on the social media. So what will you do, dear sisters and brothers? So it is page number 11. I'll note that it is page number 11. I want to put it on which page do you want to put it? For example, think that I want to put this as an ad on advertisement on Instagram. So I'll just do. So I already told you you have a button known as resize. Okay. You are into the pro Canva. I just want you all to go ahead with this resize button. So now we are going to put this as an ad. So just click on resize button. Okay. Page number 11 only. So now which do you want to convert it to? You want to place it as an advertisement. Just write it there. You want to have it as ad on where? Insta. Ad Insta. You have it. Instagram ad. Can you see that? Where do you want to put that Instagram ad on the feed ad or on the story ad? Let me just go ahead with ad on Instagram ad. Just I'll go ahead with Instagram ad only, 3:4 ratio, and I'll just write. See here, they are asking you whether you want it for all pages. Do you want to resize it for all pages? No, I just want it for the 11th page. Okay, advertisement. I'm showing you how to you are going to create the advertisements. Okay, Instagram ad 3:4. Only page number 14. I don't want all the pages. I'll just click on this. I'll just click on page number 11th only. Okay, Instagram ad. I'm converting this page into the Instagram ad page. Okay, I'll just resize this. Okay, copy and resize this. Do not resize it in this design. Copy and resize it, because if you will lose this design if you just resize it in this design itself. Okay, so this is how you resize the stuff. Understood? For example, think that you have created one flyer in the small ratio and you want to convert it into the big format, then remember this will help you in the ways you cannot imagine. Resizing, remember that. I'll just open this Instagram ad post advertisement. See how it looks. It has already resized. It will also Keep those things here and there. Okay, it has resized and it has taken to another page. Fine. Okay, now I want to create this as an ad. Tell me what will be in the ad, what will be in the advertisement. There will be some motion, right? So I'll just put some motions. To put those motions, what you'll do? Page animations. Okay, just click on this page outside somewhere. Okay, click on this page outside somewhere. Make sure you're clicking outside this frame. Okay, then you just have a button known as animate button. Okay, okay, if you are with the laptops, you will have page animation as well as photo animation. Go ahead with the page animation, that is better. Fine, go ahead with the page animation. Okay, page animation, and just give a beautiful animation. Make sure you are going ahead with suggested animations. Fine, photo rise. These are the suggested animations that are put up here. Okay, photo zoom. Okay, if you want it to be faster, then the scale, you can scale it faster, something like this. Okay, I personally like stomp kind of animation, stomp. Okay, so I can just go ahead with that, both on enter and exit. Okay, both. And then I can, okay, there are some of the animations that are more than this. For example, you can go ahead with the photo animation. Come on, you can go ahead with the photo animations. You can even have something like, for the photos, you can make sure that it gives you some gush like this, or you can go ahead with the chroma wave. Okay, so you can even try these out. Okay, try this up. So whatever you want, you just try this up. Sketching animation, check it over. Or pop. Okay, so make sure you're just checking it out. I want you all to. Okay, there's something like add-on effects. Along with that, you also can add some other effects, add-on effects. You just can click on this mega. You can give it an add-on effect, mega offer. See, these are the add-on effects. Throughout the frame, it will be like this. See, pulse. These are the add-on effects. I want to give add-on effects. Fine. Can you see that add-on effect? Have you understood what is add-on effect? Add-on is along with the animation of the other stuff. You can even give this add-on effect. Okay, for this one, I'll give you the add-on effect like this. Can you see that? Okay, so the background color is actually not this one. So I'll change the background color. I'll make it white. I want to make it seem beautiful. I can even make it black, or I can make it purplish itself, so that this goes well with the design. Okay, so now I'll just play this up and show. Okay, we can play this up directly, but dear sisters and brothers, I want you to add an audio behind. So tell me, how would you add an audio? Text to speech, right? Yes. How do you add text to speech? Yes. You know how beautifully you can start with that? Okay. There are apps. How can you search for this background? I already told you at the beginning. I told you twice, dear sisters and brothers. You have to start ahead with the comic backgrounds. Okay? Comic backgrounds. So I just want you all to go to the apps. Okay? I just want you all to go to the apps and search for text to speech. You have so many AI voices that will help you. Okay, you have beautiful AI text to speech tools. They'll just create the stunning visual, stunning voice. Okay, AI voice. You can even go ahead with AI voice. For example, what will you write for this? Okay, you know what you can do? You can just take this snapshot. Okay, take a snapshot. Go to the Chat GPT. Okay, Chat GPT. I'll just go ahead with adding this photo. Go to the photo and just grab this photo up. Okay, done. Okay, I'll just write. Make a flyer textuals for this. Okay, it's not actually taking my voice inside. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and type something. Make a flyer text to speech for business ad. Okay, it will just give you a text to speech info. The person will you just have to give it. Okay. Okay, get ready for the mega offer you have been waiting for. Select text. Come on, do this with me. Select this textual. Okay, you'll just copy this up. How to take a screenshot in laptop? There is a snipping tool. If you are with the laptop, you go ahead with the snipping tool. Or don't take the screenshot, just download the design. Download the design, go to the Chat GPT and just click on attaching the photos, or if you have a cell phone, take the photo from your laptop and attach it to the attach it with this one. Go to the chat GPT and just attach it and tell it to write the text to speech for this. It will write a beautiful text to speech. Okay, or else you can write it by your own, dear sisters. Okay, so here I have written it now. Get ready for the mega offer you have been waiting for. Shop now at lebbars.com and enjoy up to 50% off in your favorite styles. Hurry, don't miss out on these amazing deals. Visit lebbars.com today. Okay, who do you want to make to speak? Do you want this Lisa to speak? Just click on that Lisa and click on generate AI voice. It will just create the AI voice within a second. Okay, that is done. Can you see that? Aren't you stunned with this? Okay, the AI voice that it has created is of how many seconds? Can you see it? 15 seconds. But our this one flyer is of 5 seconds. So what do? You click on the timings and convert it to 15 seconds. Done? Please let me know if you're done. For this also you need to convert it into the 15 seconds. It's 15.5 seconds. So let me just convert it to 15.5 seconds. Just check it over here. This is the audio. This we call it as timeline. You know, we have a separate video editing course wherein we teach the video editing. Fine. This Canva does not have what we say high level of video editing. You can get some of the tools, but not high level of video editing. Fine. So we have a separate course for high level video editing. But fine, to go ahead with beautiful video editing with lots of elements, lots of flyers, with lots of videos in hand, then Canva is the best choice. Fine. Okay, so this is a 15-second audio. This is a video here. Have you understood how we did this? We just wanted to align this. This is a 15-second. So I'll just change it up. I'll make sure I'll increase its size, volume also, and also for this one, I can change it to 16 seconds. So I just want 17 seconds or 16 seconds. The 16 second is a better choice. Now see here, I'll play it up and show it to you. I think you won't be able to hear the voice from this because Zoom doesn't allow it. So come on. You have so many more. You have so many more transitions. This is playing so well. You have a you have a girl telling out louder that there is a mega offer on these deals and more. Okay, so this is how you create your own advertisements. Okay, business sale ads. You have two voice here, but you have it all in the apps. Go to the apps. You have text to speech apps, hundreds of text to speech apps. Grab whatever you like to. Okay, some of the apps are not accessible because they give only one or two, what we say, they just give one or two credits. We call it as credits. Only two you can play, or one you can play, or you can just open it up. So please don't go ahead with those applications. Whichever app gives you hundreds of credits or 500 credits or 200 credits, you can go ahead with those apps. Okay, so go to the apps, you will get text to speech apps. You have text to speech here, you have text to speech, something like this. You have more text to speech applications. Fine, you can use those. Hopefully you have understood how to create an ad with a proper background. Okay, so now again I want to show to you how you're going to create a banner. Do you remember I told you you can create a banner for your supermarket or whatever outlet you are having, right? For example, think that okay, this is a person. I'll just go ahead with any design now. We have, okay, what is one thing that we had designed for a store? It's for a coffee cafe, right? Okay, we'll just go ahead with coffee cafe. Okay, this is a coffee cafe, this is an outlet. Okay, they have told me to do this. We have created this for them. Okay, so now once I have done it for their I have this is a flyer that I have created, flyer or poster. Or what is the very first thing that they can do with this? They can create an ad and post it on the social media, or they can print it as a poster and they can post it here and there to the homes, or they can just manually hand it over to their customer. Okay, these are the two ways. Third way is that they can put this on their outlet. Correct, they want to put this as a banner on their outlet. Now tell me, how do you convert this into a banner? Okay, do you recreate this? Do you sit back and just do it again and again? No, do not recreate. Do not sit and do it again and again. Again, what is an option? What is an option? Go to resize button. Click on resize button. Now, what do you want? Yes, very good, excellent, dear sister. Now, what do you want? You want a banner size. You have to go to your client and ask them. Tell me, what is the banner size? What is the wall size that you want to stick this banner to? Okay, they tell you. Okay, for example, their wall size might be 2 feet width and 1 feet tall. Okay, 1 feet as a height, 1 feet height, 2 feet width. Now tell me sooner, what is 2 feet in the inches? Because we just have inches. Hopefully you remember, right? Okay, convert the width into inches. Go to the inches, not the centimeters. Go to the inches. Convert feet to inches. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I told you 2 feet width. Tell me it in inches. How many inches will give you 2 feet? Easy, right? Just go to the chat GPT or go to the Google Chrome. Convert 2 feet to inches. 2 feet into inches. How much is it? None? Okay. Let's just 2 feet in inches. Okay. 2 feet in inches is, it may be 12 inches will give you 1 feet. Yes, it's 24 inches. So I'll just go ahead with 24 inches. Width and height is 12 inches, 1 feet height. Yes, yes, right? It's so easy. Just copy and resize this, okay? Or not all pages. We don't want all pages, right? We just want which page? Page number. Which is this page number? I don't know this page number. I'll just go ahead with current page. Not all pages, page number 6. Yes, got it? You just click on page number 6 and copy and resizes. Understood now? Have you all understood? Please let me know. 24 inches width, 12 inches height. This is how you create the banners. Okay. Don't go ahead and recreate those things. You can do it very easily. Fine. Now there is just a bit of what we say changes. You just have to make sure you're just changing it a bit. But all the stuffs are present here. You don't have to worry about it. For example, I'll just put this over here, coffee. Left side cafe, I'll just write it somewhere here. Coffee cafe, I'll just put this over this side. I'll put it over here. Okay, I'll just bring it here. We do not know, these textuals are not perfect, but make sure you're adding some of your content only. Okay, coffee cafe. I'll just decrease it in size. Okay, make sure proper spacing. Okay, just increase it in size. Furthermore, if you want to add some more stuff, make sure you're adding that. Okay, so for the banner, horizontally align the things. Horizontally grab 50% off. You can write the sales, what is the sale, or you can write the winter sale. You can just mention the location in a bigger way. You will, because it's already on the store, you can just mention it very easily. Okay. See how beautiful it looks like, right? Okay, so this one, increase this. See, adjust things to be increased, that's all. Okay. Okay, done. Understood? Now you're just going to add the stuffs, more of these stuffs. Okay. See here, you can add these stuffs over here, here, and whatever. Okay. Even if you want to, okay, for example, if you want to give two different colors into the frame, you can even do that. For example, I'll just bring a shape and give two different colors to this frame. Okay, so that it feels a bit better. So I'll just put it over here like this, like this. Okay, just a moment. I'm doing just recreating this more beautifully. Okay, I'm just putting this and I'll just send it to backwards, to back. See here how beautiful it looks like, right? Can you see that? I just want to convert it into the two colors. That's all. I can add this location over this side or this side. Location, I think I'll add this side. That looks perfect. Okay, this looks beautiful as well. You can change the colors also to something different. Okay, if you want this to be more lesser, then lesser. Give it a little look. As you wish to create, dear sisters and brothers. It's all your screen. Create it more beautifully with the stuff that you want. That's all. Can you see that? Two colors, three colored frames, whatever you want to put, you can do that. Do it that way, right? Okay. Now, for example, if you want more stuffs to the coffee, if you want to give it more, what we say, with more elements up, you can just write coffee and see. If you have some beautiful graphics, grab it up. Let's see if you have some beautiful graphics for coffee. Okay, make sure the keyword is written right. Okay, let's just go ahead. See here, these beans. Okay, I'll just grab it up, put it for the entire screen like this. Okay, so will I just leave it like this? No, right? So what do I have to do? What do you have to do? You have to reduce the transparency. Correct? Transparency is the key. So I'll just make it white. See how beautiful it looks now and position it to back. Can you see that? I've created a beautiful banner. Now you can go ahead and stick it to the wall of the supermarket, right? Not just this, you can add the reflections, more of the reflections. Okay, I'll just go ahead with the shadow. See here, giving it more beautiful look. You can go ahead with the shadow. It feels like this is another and this is another. See here in this way. Okay, so when you add the two different photos, make sure you're doing these things. Okay, not just keeping the photos, one photo here, two photo here. No, here in this way. Does it look perfect now? Yes, it does. Okay, so this is the way you work on. Fine, shadows, reflections is the key. Fine. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed doing this, inshallah. Did you all create one such banner? One banner is done, one ad is done, business sales flyer is done. Hopefully you all enjoyed doing all of these variations, right? Please just give me a thumbs up if you all did it. Even if you recreate it this way, just putting the things here and there, that's fine. I want you all to do one ad, creating one ad, creating one business sales flyers, creating one banner. Okay? Hopefully all are done. Alhamdulillah, barakallah fiki. So let's begin. We are going to the next topic. We are going to start to create event sales, event flyers. Okay, sorry, event flyers or ceremony flyers or ceremony banners or party flyers or party invitations or event invitations. Okay, so come on, tell me, what do you think of when I mention the events? What is the very first thing that you think of when I tell you the event? Yes, someone here? What events are you going to look up to? Wedding, right? Wedding invitation card. This is a very major graphic designing field where we create so many, what we say, different designs. Okay, so let's go ahead with wedding invitation creation. Okay, so let's just go ahead with the create pages. Now tell me, what are these of the invitation cards that you see at your home? Usually when you are invited to your wedding, to the wedding ceremony of someone in the family, then what do you look up to? What are the dimensions that you see? What is the dimension of wedding invitation card? It is landscape as well as portrait, right? You will have it in the single, yes, it will be both like that, right? Landscape. It will be something like a portrait card which is folded into two, right? One card will be folded into two, correct? Usually we have got folded into two, landed into two. That is the ratio. Invitation card. I'll just try invitation card. Just see the aspect ratios that you have here. Okay, see here. The invitation card landscape that you use, usually these are the digital, these are the digital ones. But you, what we say, centerfold. But if we give the portrait invitation card, then you give the center fold. Horizontal fold, here would be the vertical fold. Okay, so there are two ways of doing that. If you're going to go ahead with invitation card in the landscape, then this is the way. And if you are going to go ahead with a portrait kind of invitation, then that's the way. Fine. Okay, so there are two types of cards. And now you have two types of cards as well when you go ahead with the invitation cards online. Okay, when you want to post it digitally, you have again the invitation cards. We call it as digital invitations. Okay, just type digital invitations. Okay, come on, do that. Digital invitation. Digital invitation. Make sure you're going to go ahead with proper keywords so that you'll understand it properly. So digital invitation cards. Usually the invitation cards that you want to go ahead with the invitation uh, uh, a digital invitation. This type invitation cards and you will get it out. Okay, invitation cards. Go ahead. Now, going ahead with the invitation, make sure you're grabbing the virtual invitation. We call it as virtual invitation, not the digital invitation. Go to the virtual invitation and pick the portrait format. Okay, this is the format that you have to look forward to. Okay, portrait format. Done. Okay. Now, I just want you all to take a book and start writing some of the keywords that I'll tell you. Are you all ready? Because I want you all to be ready with the book. If you do not have a book, I just want you to grab your notes, notes, notes on the on your Androids or on the iPhone. Okay, you will have the notes app. There's an application called as Notes wherein you can just write whatever you want, right? Notes. Fine. I just want you all to make a note about these keywords. Okay, keywords for elements. Okay, I already told you are going to write those keywords that are best to be searched, and these are the keywords that will help you to create beautiful backgrounds and beautiful elements you can grab from these keywords. Okay, so let's begin. Come on, just go to the elements. uh, I'll just write it and show it for you. The first one I'm just going to go ahead with is paper. Okay, please make a note about it. Please make a note about it. Okay, I'll just take this paper. See here, I'll add this paper here onto this frame. And see here, this looks beautiful. So one background is created. Okay, understood? Paper. Write it down. Someone here, please write it down. Everyone, I just want, at the end, I'll be asking you how much you have written. Fine. So paper. So this will help you to create beautiful backgrounds. Can you see that? If you want to write something like this, paper will help you in the best way. Can you see that? Yes, no? Paper. Okay. Give a thumbs up. Please write it down somewhere. Because you're not just learning to create in the session. After the session also, you need to remember these stuffs. Fine. You know, these stuffs like this, it will be helpful for the to keep it on the paper. See here, something like this. You want to attach it on the paper, it looks so beautiful there. Okay, so come on, I'll just attach it here. Okay, these stuffs. For example, I'll just make use of this. I'll just, this is the combination, the perfect combinations that you can use. Okay, just write the paper and see, you will have so many beautiful combinations, not just these. Something like this, it will be a something tone like this on paper, increase it in size. Now you want to write something inside this, even you can write the sales, you can use this for the sales flyers. Okay, see how beautiful elements you have just by writing paper, right? Yes, no? You know, this is the color here. You can just go ahead and change the background color to something like this. See how beautiful it looks like. Perfect. Okay, come on, I just want you all to create beautiful stuffs with this paper. With this paper you can create beautiful codes. Okay, codes. For the codes, QUOTS, you can use these papers. Okay, now it's stack this all along on your background, and then you just can create your own stuff. For example, if you have taken this paper or some paper like this, or paper like this, or any paper, you can even use the paper pin also with that. Okay, so for example, I'll just grab this one. I want to pin it up with this paper pin. So all of these things we have it here. Okay, one keyword. Hopefully you all noted it out, inshallah. Okay. So now we'll go ahead with another one. I'll just add another page. Come on, the next one. Crushed paper. It is almost the same. Crushed paper. Okay. You know, these backgrounds look very stunning when you're writing something. For example, recently I used this to create the legacy for the parents or something like that. Okay. I created a recent post with this crushed paper. It looks so perfect. Fine. You can use this crushed papers. Crushed papers as a background. Fine. Crushed paper background. Okay, see here, I can use it here, something at the center, and write something on the textuals. Okay, it looks fab. Okay, it looks fab, I'm telling you all. Okay, the next thing, gradient. Hopefully you all know what is gradient, right? Gradient. Write it down. I just want you all to make a note about whatever I'm telling you today. Gradient. Go to the photos, not with the gradient. This one, photos. You have so many beautiful gradients, grab it along. Okay, so hopefully I taught you how to do this already. Okay, the next thing, holographic. Write it down, please. Holographic. Holographic. And search for this. You have so many beautiful holographic backgrounds. You can use these backgrounds if you're creating something stunning. For example, if something like technology or something like the banners, if you're creating, then these holographic backgrounds are very excellent. Fine. Okay, the next thing. Come on, I'm just showing you to add different backgrounds. You have very, very important keyword, abstract backgrounds. Abstract. Please write it down. Abstract. I'm showing you by writing it on the elements. These are called as abstract backgrounds. Go to the photos and check these abstract backgrounds. They look stunning. Abstract backgrounds. Please take a note about this. They are actually textured backgrounds. And there are also something called as textured background. Please write it down. Textured. Or just texture, you can write it. Okay. Something like a texture will show up like these. Textured background. Done? Okay. Very important for the invitation cards. The watercolored backgrounds. Please write it down. Watercolored backgrounds. You can write it. Watercolor. You know, it will give you a paint look. Paint kind of look. Watercolored background. It is important keyword. Watercolor. We call this as watercolor. This is used for every invitation card. Have you seen it? Even at your homes, you will have these invitation cards. You know what we call it? We call it as watercolors. Okay? See here, all of these are watercolors. Come on, add it page by page. You have to do this. You have to do this along with me. Replace the background. Just check this. Check these visuals. How beautiful they look like, right? Replace the background. You know, not just with the photos, my dear sisters. You know, with these photos, you can create wonderful stuff like cartoon kind of feel for the kids. See here, something like these. Okay, you can write the beautiful textures above it. Okay, for example, if I have grabbed this one, I'll just place it like this. See here, how beautiful it looks like, right? Okay, I'll just place it like this. Okay, now I can just write a beautiful handwriting font and make sure I can use it for the for my designs on the social media or whatever. Okay, so these are called as watercolor backgrounds. Loving it? Please give a thumbs up. Just look into my screen how beautiful it looks like, right? Watercolored backgrounds. Just give me a thumbs up. I just want to see if you are following me. Note it. Tell me how many points did you note? How many keywords did you note? Yes, yes, yes. Already 5? Okay, we have, yes, mashallah. We have ink backgrounds. Okay, ink backgrounds. Just write ink and see how many beautiful backgrounds you'll get. Ink backgrounds. Okay, please take a note. After ink, you have wavy backgrounds. Wavy backgrounds. Wavy backgrounds. Okay, you can go ahead and select some of the beautiful photos like this. Okay, you can use this for the technology kind of backgrounds. Okay, the next thing that you have is watercolor is done, right? Okay, you have something called as rose gold. Okay, just write this rose gold. Rose gold background. You know, rose gold backgrounds are the stuffs that we use it for the invitation cards. Please write it down. Rose gold backgrounds. Rose gold. ROSE space gold. GOLD. Come on, try this along. These are that are helpful for the invitation cards. Can you see that? I'll just make sure that this is replaced in this way. Rose gold colored backgrounds, fine. Okay, I'll just replace the background. Come on, then you have something called as, okay, you can search it later. Geometric backgrounds, please write it. Metallic backgrounds, okay. You also have something called as untitled. Okay, search for these terms, you'll get it. Untitled. Not just with the photos, you can even go ahead with the graphics and search for them. Okay, write it down. Okay, then silhouette. Okay, usually in Islamic, we do not use actual figures, right? So make sure you are using silhouette. Okay, we call this silhouette. Just make sure this here, just note the spelling. SILHOUETTE. Okay, man, woman. You can use the silhouettes instead of actual figures. Okay, silhouette of a woman. Okay, make sure that is Islamic. Okay, make sure that is more Islamic. Fine. So make sure whatever you're using the silhouette. Fine. It is actually the shadow look. Silhouettes are the shadow look. Fine. Okay. The next thing is I don't prefer it for the women. They can just go ahead with some place. Silhouettes are nothing but they are used for the backgrounds. Like if you want just the black and white kind of look, the kind of look, then you can go ahead with the silhouettes. Okay, like this. Okay. Next one, illustrations. You have something called as illustrations. Okay, I'll write it down because we don't have much time. I cannot show it all to you, so I'll just write illustrations. The next one, gold. Gold backgrounds. They are very stunning. Okay, mesh backgrounds. Please write it down. Okay, whenever you use the mesh backgrounds, make use of the mesh gradients also. Okay, make mesh gradients. Okay, the next thing is glossy. This look very perfect. Glossy backgrounds. They are very excellent. Okay, glitter backgrounds. Please take a note about this glitter background. Okay, the next thing, rose gold is over, wavy is over. Holograms. You have something called as holograms. Try this around. Okay. Next thing, you have something called as blobs. Blobs. Try this over. I already told you about the blobs. I'll explain to you how to use this blobs also. Okay, now itself I'll give it to you. Okay, for example, I'll go ahead with blobs. blobs. Okay, blobs. Search for the blobs. Okay, for example, think that this is my background that I have chosen. This is the gradient. I'll just take this blobs and put it here and there. Okay, we call it as blobs. You need to go to the graphics and use those blobs. Okay, go to the graphics and use those blobs. The next thing, okay, when you use the blobs, make sure your background is simple colored, not multicolored. Fine, I'll change the background in a while. Okay, I'll show you how beautifully you can use this blobs very excellently. Okay, inshallah, I'll just flip it over to the horizontal vertical way. Okay, once this is done, just delete this background. Let's see, it looks stunning. Fine. And this way you can use this. These are the blob things that you can use. Blobs. Okay. The next thing is arrows, shadows, blur, and all is done. Frames, patterns, outline. Polaroid can be used. Freeform tools. Freeform tools. Write it down. Freeform. Freeform. It is same as blobs. You will get irregular shapes. That's all. Freeform tools. Okay. So now you know when you are using something like scratching, sketching things, you can use this freeform objects. Free form, F-R-E-E, free, F-O-R-M. You know, when you are using something very stunning, you want to write something like this, then you can just give this a look like this. Okay, free form. What do we call it as? Free form. Just see here, we call it as free form. If you want to give something like something is writing on the frame, we just write it as free form. Okay, usually we use this to create the kiddish kind of backgrounds. Okay, for the childish look or something like that. If you want to write a storybook or something like that, make use of the free form tools. Okay, the next thing is doodle. Do you know doodle? Doodles. Why do you use the doodle? We go doodling. Okay, it's all the sketching kind of objects, right? Okay, you know this doodle arts, they look stunning on the screens, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, if your screen is not filled, you can use this doodle arts like this. Can you see that? I'll just add it over the places here and there. Make use of reducing the transparency and put it here and there. Okay, I'm showing you the major aspects of editing. I want you all to make use of these stuffs. These are very important to you all. Okay, you are being the graphic designers, you have to know this. For example, I just use this doodle art over here, somewhere here, when I'm signing this thing over. Okay, so doodle arts, if you are going to go ahead with the signing of this page, if you want to use this somewhere here, if you have used something in the middle, you can just use it here. Okay, we call it as doodling. Okay, doodle. So now, for example, if you want to use this watercolor somewhere here, okay, this looks stunning. Come on, try this all along. Fine. Doodle. What do we call it as? Doodle. Okay, the next one. Come on. Till now, how many have you written? Please let me know. You also have something called scribbling. You have scribbles if you want. You can please mention the chat box. Okay. Mashallah, barakallahu feek. Okay. You know there's something called as posting. P-O-S-T, post. You know why do we write this post? Go to the graphics and see. For example, think that your sisters and brothers, you want to create a mock-up for your social site. For example, see here, go to the frames, check the frames. Mock-up for your social site, mock-up for Instagram, mock-up for Facebook. You will get it as a post, okay? Go to the graphics and check for those things and just get it as a post, okay? A mock-up for the Instagram if you want to create, you just go ahead and write the post. Instagram post, Facebook post or whatever. So you'll get it on the post, okay? POST, this is the keyword. Right? We can even mention it particularly like Insta post markup. Insta post markup. Come on, write this also. Insta post markup. This looks fab when you use this. Insta post markup. You can use this. You can add your own photo in this. It feels like it is a post, but it is actually not a post, right? Okay, it feels like you have taken a screenshot from the Instagram, correct? So this way you can just try it around. Insta post mockup. Okay, then something like shimmer, I already told you. Fading shimmers you can use. These keywords already you have noted down for animating the videos. Fading shimmer. Okay, fading shimmer. Okay, stars, you can use them. Stars, the fading shimmers, you can use them in the what we say in the graphics. They're actually animated. They're animated, you can put it around. Then you can use drop shadows, round shadows, rectangular shadows, satin backgrounds, already told, very important. Why do we use satin backgrounds? To keep place the objects on it, place the mockups on it. Okay, then you can use borders. In the borders you can mention the colors whichever you want. Okay, then you can use curves, the shapes, the labels, geoshape. Geoshape will give you the round shape. Platforms, abstract background, gradient backgrounds, wave backgrounds, texture backgrounds, neon backgrounds, already told neon backgrounds, comic backgrounds, explained to you today. Okay, headers, footers are very, very, very important. Write it down. Headers and footers. And the next thing is half tone. Half tone. Okay, I just want you all to look into this keyword half tone. You also have something called as duotone, half tone and duotone. If you feel like this screen is so what we say dull, you can use this half tones. What is this called as? Half tone. You can even go ahead with duotone, duotone, duotone. Okay, with just this, you can create beautiful, stunning backgrounds. Half tones, duotones. You can go ahead with the photos and see what are the half tone kind of photos. Fine. Half tones, even duotone, duotone. Fine. Okay, so these are some of the things that you can go ahead and create for. Okay, these are some of the background names. Okay, I'll also show you some of the template names so that if you want to search for something like check in the description or something like that, then even the template descriptions also, template keywords also you have to know. Okay, go to the templates. For example, think that you are going to create something for example, any specific duotone. Okay, so again, if you want to go ahead with something important for the templates, like for example, if you're going to create a video and you want to write something like check in caption, or check the caption. Okay, if you want to create such video, just go ahead and type such keywords, check the caption. Okay, just get the keywords, get the videos. Okay, how to get the templates properly, whichever category you want. For example, I want a mobile video saying check the caption. What I'll do, I'll just select such mobile videos. I'll go to this mobile video, I'll edit that. Okay, I'll edit that and I'll just convert it into the masterpiece. That's all. Okay, so whatever I want, I'll just edit it according to my wish. Okay, sick of getting no place, there's something like this. I'll just remove this background that is here. I'll add my own background. That's all. I'll add my own wordings there. Okay, so I'll just show you what I made out of this. Sick of getting no place. Okay, there's something like this. So what I made out of this, I'll just show it to you from the project. I think it is on the design. You know, you can create stunning visuals with this. You can create stunning content with just the things on the frame. Fine. So just see here, all of these designs that I have created, all of these designs that I have created, all of these have how to manage your time effectively. It's all from the this is all from the keywords. Does money bring happiness? Just you go ahead and read the caption. Okay, so all of these are from the templates. You know, within seconds you can design your own thing by using the templates. So here, this design, you can just look into this design. Okay, this is self-created. Okay, not this one. This is self-created. How did I create? I created it from the template. Success is calling. Go to masjid. Do not reject this call. Reject is equal to regret. Your soul needs this. Okay, I think I just posted it on their Instagram. Okay, it is from the this is from the templates. Okay, this is from the templates. You know, for example, think that you are not getting anything in mind to create. So what do? Just go ahead. I'll tell you what to do. Go to the templates. Just go to the. Don't do anything. Go to the templates. Fine. Just go to the templates and sit back. Okay, so now see how many beautiful videos you have here, right? Go ahead, select one video. Just edit those contents, textual content, change the textual content, change the background. Okay, 5 simple wellness tips I'm mentioning. Just change it according to your wish. Go to your WhatsApp groups, whatever you have. Just write it down. Take the post. Read the caption. Make sure you're writing some read the post kind of caption. Read the caption kind of post. Okay, you'll get so many beautiful ideas, my dear sisters and brothers. Okay, try your hand with these. Okay, you have so many beautiful templates with you. Not, for example, if you are sitting and feeling bored, you can create one book within 1 minute using this Canva AI. For example, I'll write for me an ebook on, okay, so on diet plan, okay, diet plan of 10 days, 10 days to reduce 2 kg. Okay, so this is a good goal. Ebook on diet plan of 10 days. Okay, this is an ebook, 10 days to reduce 2 kg. Okay, just go and search. It will give you an entire ebook. Go ahead and grab that ebook and create one ebook. Sell it here. You can sell it on the Amazon. You can sell it wherever you wish to. Okay, something went wrong on my side. Try asking me again and again. I'll create an ebook outlining 10 days diet with the suggestions. Ask it again. Okay, so just go ahead and ask it again. If it doesn't create, just ask for it again. Okay, I'll just copy it again and ask for it again. Ebook on diet plan of 10 days. You know, if you don't get the textuals, grab it from the chat GPT. It will give you the textuals. Don't worry. Copy, paste. You know, you have the Perplexity AI. Whoever uses the Airtel version, Perplexity AI is free for them. So 10 days, including diet and meal plans. Yes. Just wrote yes. Let's see if it is going to create. Okay, there's a bit of this one. You can just go ahead and try this again. Okay, try this again. Ebook on diet plan. Just write, give me a diet plan. Instead of writing ebook, just give me a diet plan for this one. It will give it in the posters, post it somewhere. Okay, I think today it's not, I think for now it is not taking it. Might be the internet connection might be a bit low. So this is the case. You can just go ahead and create it yourself, right? So you can go ahead with the images also. You can go ahead with design for me also, or you can go ahead with drafting a document. Okay, drafting a document on, I'll just write diet plan. Let's see what goes by. It will draft a document for you and give it to you. Just write a diet plan or whatever. Okay, I think it will take this. Yes, that is giving you the idea. Okay, so try this keywords about. Do not set back. Do not set back. Wait until it creates for you. Creates it for you. How to edit time in video? I already told you. Just have to click on the outer right. See here the diet plan. See how beautiful it is. It has given me the entire diet plan. Okay, now you can post it somewhere here and there. You can use this as a Canva editor page and post this. See, this is the ebook that it has created for you. Okay, document. So now I'll just go to the home page. Okay, I'll just take your doubt. How to edit the time in a video? What you need to do is you need to click on the background. Fine. Click on the background. Okay. So if you have a timeline there, you have a timeline like this. Okay, you have a timeline like this. Okay, it is 2.1 seconds. Fine. 2.1 seconds. Just click on this timings and change the timings to whichever timings you want to. 28 seconds. Yes, it will take you for the 28 seconds. Okay, so just click the thing on the timeline. Do not delete it. Okay, do not delete it. You have something like this. You have something like this. Can you see that? Timings. We call it as timings. Fine. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, this was the class for today, my dear sisters. Inshallah, tomorrow you're going to learn the invitation cards. Tomorrow you have so many more things to learn. You have the entire video editing to be learned in tomorrow's session. Okay, video editing. I'm just teaching you the sneaks and peeks. Okay, tomorrow you'll be learning entire video editing in one day. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. We have much more to learn, inshallah. We'll be teaching you more such aspects, inshallah. Just 2 more classes, my dear sisters. Be ready to grasp most out of this. Do not forget it in last 2 sessions. Those are mandatory sessions, and you are going to take away so many important concepts in tomorrow's session as well as the last session. Okay, Jazakallah khairan kaseer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.